this energy and you're like, dude, I'm ready to freaking go. Right off the rip, this thing kicked in quick. Supplement fast. I'm ready to freaking go. So off the rip. So now off the rip, you get the betas. Supplement fast. I'm ready to freaking go. Yo, it's Drug-Free Dansby, and today I'm freaking on one. It's Symbiote pre-workout review by Nutrifitt Labs. What's this thing about, man? Before we get going, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff. Pray for me so that I can get through this review while staying focused while all these stims are brewing in the brain and through my veins right now, man. So today I just want to talk a little bit before we dive into this, dude, about reliance on God and not reliance on Dansby, man. For the longest time, I had to come up with an intricate plan and a solution. If you're any sort of man and problems arise in your life, you had to figure it out. And if you didn't, you were a weak person and your will was trash and you're maladjusted to life and all this stuff. This is what I thought, man. I don't know if this is actually true at this time, but that's just how I felt. Man, why do I keep failing in this area? Man, why do my friends drink and drug the same way I do, but they go off to the military and get college degrees and get married and have these beautiful lives, and here I am just spinning in circles and sleeping on somebody's couch, man. What is the deal? So all throughout that time, I would pray and I would ask God for help, and I would just be like, God, if you could just, get me through this. God, if you could just help me complete this list of solutions and plans that I think will work out for me, I know that my life would be better. However, instead of doing God's will, I'd still be putting stuff up my nose, chugging alcohol, smoking weed, all this crazy stuff. And then I was wondering why it wasn't working out. And I get to this point in 2017 and I was in a worship service and I heard this still small voice, man. I'm crying, I'm broken, I'm out of moves, I don't know what to do. And God was like, are you ready to live for me? I've had a life for you this whole time and you just keep trying to do your own thing. Why don't you rely on me and let me do all the work, man? Just suit up and show up and I got you. Man, since then it's been 7 years of doors opening, some closing, promotions, new things in my life, beautiful wife, beautiful baby, material things. I mean, that's not what makes me happy, but the biggest gift of sobriety, I will tell you guys, so far is being comfortable in my own skin, looking in the mirror and being like, proud of you. This is awesome. All that good stuff, man. So I just watched the Braves hit a home run. I have the TV on. That's why I looked away. Ozuna, let's go. All right, so let's not talk too much more about sobriety because we're here for supplements. All right, so Nutrifitt Labs. Very blessed and grateful that the owner over at Nutrifitt Labs sent this bad boy over. He also sent the fat burner over, which is also called Symbiote. I'm going to be reviewing that one soon. This is their high stem pre-workout, and I have the white out flavor. And before we get into flavor, look at this freaking tub, dude. Holy crap. It has like this rough feeling on it. Like the graphics are like engraved in the tub. It's got like, this looks like freaking Sub-Zero or something. We got like some Mortal Kombat going on. Almost looks like some teeth up there. I don't know that it is, but when I think of Symbiote, I think of like Venom. I am a superhero nerd at the end of the day. But yeah, let's talk about the flavor a little bit. So the whiteout flavor, I'm gonna tell you guys, it almost tasted like a blue raspberry lemonade, but it also almost tasted like some sweet tart type candy. Like with this stacked label, I honestly thought it was gonna be bitter, dude. Smooth, nice sourness, like a delicious sourness. Like this was a fire flavor. I know they have some other flavors I would love to try at some point. Hitter flavor, guys. Perfect. And it's a high stem pre-workout. How do they do it? Great job, Nutrifitt Labs. All right, so this is actually, y'all be careful. This is mature 18 plus. That means there's some stuff in this, guys. So let's open it up. Let's open it up and let's see what we got. Let's take a little peeksy poo. So the scooper is actually pretty solid, like big, not two tube, not the biggest I've ever seen, but one level scoop is supposed to be 19 grams. And I will tell you guys, I put it on the scale and it was exactly 19 grams. So that means this company cares about you and cares about me, cares about its consumers. If you are a supplement company, get the scooper right, man. There's a lot of the homies don't have scales. If you don't have a scale, get you a scale, please. Just do it for me. All right, so you get 20 servings per container, so 2024, you can't be mad, especially since it's not a 1 scoop, 2 scoop deal. You just get 1 scoop out of this puppy. All right, so let's go to this label. So supplement facts. Niacin comes in at 25 milligrams. Could get you some flushiness going on, whatever. It's in a lot of multivitamins, healthy, good for your body. Next, we have choline up in the vitamins section, 205 milligrams. So that is going to increase acetylcholine in your brain, get you focused, get you dialed in, get you, you know why you're at the gym at this point now. All right, next we have a category consumed by power. So y'all brace yourselves. L-citrulline, 4 grams. So it's not the heftiest I've ever seen. It's not the lowest I've ever seen, sadly. I've seen some really rough labels. However, the L-citrulline is the pure form. Honestly, if it's good citrulline, 4 grams is all you need. It's going to help with the nitric oxide. It's going to convert to arginine in your body. Tight vascular pumps, not that juicy glycerol stuff. So I like it. I mean, we'll talk about it in the experience. Beta-alanine next at 4 grams. So that is above the clinical dose. Warm fuzzy, sense of urgency, ready to go. Let's freaking crush the day, crush the weights. Next, we have some strength output in the betaine anhydrous at 2 grams. So solid dose there as well. Next, we have perhaps the category that is the star of the show. So for the love of stems, for all you stem heads out there. So we have this blend. We have a caffeine blend of caffeine anhydrous, C2 caffeine citrate, dicaffeine malate is Infinergy, 479 milligrams, and thank you Nutrifitt Labs, you did the math for me. This is going to yield 420 milligrams. So when I see 420, man, it kind of gives me PTSD of my old days, dude. Like 420 was a special holiday. All you weed smokers, man, there's better things to do. I'm just kidding. If you smoke weed, that's your business. I really don't care. There's worse things to be doing. But yeah, 420 milligrams of caffeine. That's a hefty dose. It's only 420 I want to be doing nowadays in my sobriety. Definitely stem junkie realm. I'm glad it's not 500. Anything 400 to 450 is like my max. All right, next we have Aerogenesis, 350. So DMHA is going away. Aerogenesis is becoming the new guy in town. Mood elevation, get you in the zone. You feel amazing. You're smiling. The music sounds good. You're forgetting about all your problems at work. You're forgetting about the bills. We'll still pay your bills. But next we have theobromine, 100 milligrams. So caffeine's cousin. It's going to help with the physical energy. It's going to pair with the caffeine. It's going to be wonderful. It's a low-ish dose, but with the other stems in here, you don't need a crazy amount. The El Jefe V2 has 500 milligrams of theobromine at 2 scoops, and you feel every bit of it. So, all right, next we have halostashine, 100 milligrams. So another stimulant. It's going to help with some mood elevation, some nootropic focus. Regular motivation when you're in the gym, give you that physical energy. It's gonna put you in a good mood, man. I love halostashine mixed in with some other stimulants, dude. It's a beautiful ingredient. Next, we have bitter orange extract. So that is synephrine at 80 milligrams. So thermogenic, get you sweating, get you hot, get you, it's gonna pair with the other stimulants are gonna get you your blood pressure, you're getting hyped up anyways from the stems. You're going to be sweating from the stems. So throw some synephrine in there and it's going to be working. Thermogenic for sure. All right, next we have some yohimbe, not to be confused with alpha yo. So it's not quite as strong, not quite as potent. If you put 3 milligrams of yohimbe, don't be scared. Nice little yo-yo blend going on because next we have Warofia vomitoria at 1.5 milligrams. So that is the alpha yo. Those two together may make that 1.5 milligrams feel like a little bit more, but not like the yohimbe kind of will smooth that head high up for you. So we'll talk about that. All right, so next we have the ancestral focus. So L-tyrosine at 1 gram. So I like alpha GPC. I like L-tyrosine. If you give me tyrosine with choline, dude, I feel like I'm freaking in the zone, dialed in, ready to go. If my thoughts were all scattered all over the place, I'm like, back to where, it's business time, boys. All right, so next we have some more choline, 500 milligrams. So I don't know if he meant to put the choline up in the vitamin section at 200 plus an extra 500. I'm going to assume that means there's 700 milligrams of choline. Hefty dose. I've had 1,000 of it before, so that's solid, dude. You don't need much more than that. But just in case, we have DMAE 500 milligrams, dude. So that, again, don't confuse it with a DMAA or DMHA. It's just going to help with focus, dialed in, mind-muscle connection, feeling like a legend. All right, next we have NeuroRush, coffee Arabica fruit extract. So a little bit of energy, more focus, definitely going to help with the nootropic head high. I've seen it in nootropics. I've seen it in fat burners. Next we have one of my favorite ingredients, dude, and I didn't even know this until I freaking got back from the gym and I was wondering why I was feeling so freaking amazing. There's some canna up in here, dude. There's some Neuro MZO, so it is trademarked Canna, dude, 25 milligrams. So that will take the edge off. It's beautiful. It's not, L-theanine sometimes can take away from the experience. I've never had Canna take away from the stim experience. If anything, it is a nice nootropic, relaxing sort of deal. It's only 25 milligrams. It's really all you need, but it is going to pair well with this whole nootropic package, the Araya genesis, the Alpha Yo. It's in Rattle, and you know, we'll talk about this in the experience. Next, we have Fit GBB, 10 milligrams. So that is a thermogenic. That's going to get you sweating. It's in a lot of fat burners. At higher doses, it can really get you sweaty and keep you sweaty for a minute. Again, we'll talk about that in the experience as well. And then just in case, guys, we have some absorption, the Symbiote absorption. Black pepper extract at 5 milligrams, so your belly gets all the goodies going up to your brain and digesting it properly. So that is the label, guys. So I want to read this really quick, and then we'll dive into the experience. So they have the definition of the word symbiote on the back of this thing. I think it's kind of cool when we talk about how this thing comes together. So that it means an organism living in symbiosis with another. So the ingredients must synergize together in this thing, right? Great concept, super cool tub, dude. Even when I finish this tub, I just want to keep it like on display somewhere. Cool collector's item if you're a pre-workout nerd like me. So before we dive into the experience, don't forget to leave a comment, hit a like, hit the bell dingy thing so you get all the notifications. Get me in the algorithm, guys. I'm trying to keep doing this. Help me quit my restaurant job. I love y'all. But yeah, so how did this bad boy do? So let's get into it. 10 minutes in. Let's talk about that mark. So I slammed this bad boy, tasted smooth. I get in the truck, I'm going to the gym. It's about 5 minutes away. I get into the gym and I'm realizing I'm an impatient, spoiled man sometimes, right? I want all of the package to come together in 5 minutes. I want what I want and I want it now and it better hit. So I'm getting a little antsy, man, because I'm barely feeling probably nothing, dude. Like a little bit of caffeine, tiny bit of focus. I'm tired from work. I keep, on days that I have to work out at night and do a review at night, I keep my caffeine ultra minimal as much as I possibly can. Less than 300 milligrams first thing in the morning. So I'm suffering at work for you guys. I'm running a restaurant, dude. I really want to be stemmed up so I can be in the zone, and I was not. I was waiting for this bad boy. So antsy, 5-10 minutes in, a little bit of caffeine, a little bit of focus, nothing crazy. However, 15-20 minutes in. So there's no beta PEA, there's no L-Dopa or nothing, but I started to get increased focus, like the choline is coming in, I'm filling up my water bottle, I'm ready to hit my first set, and I go in for the first set. So without even realizing it, I had the betas, I didn't really feel any betas whatsoever. Leave a comment if you've tried this and you felt solid betas. I was really expecting the betas to hit harder. They may have been in there in the background, but I didn't really, I felt like 0 betas on this thing. That's totally fine. My first set, I instantly felt stronger, but there was no nootropic head high and there was no alpha yo. Maybe it was just all, you know, heart and soul on a natural level that was doing it. As I'm finishing my first set of some dumbbell presses, dude, this thing starts to kick in. So the first thing you're gonna get is a nootropic head high. The Araya genesis comes in and it puts me like out of my head in this beautiful bubble of just like mood elevation. Nothing crazy, nothing to be scared of. There's no like, pow, like it hits you, you know, out of nowhere heart rate. The heart rate gets up after my first set and I'm like, okay, this thing's all right, you know. I was literally thinking this was about to be like a Stem Junkie daily, like a high-end Stem Junkie daily. No, y'all gotta wait for this. So the betaine anhydrous helping with some strength output. The pumps, off the rip, dude. I'm picking up weights and I'm seeing like the vascularity, dude, from the citrulline. 4 grams of citrulline on this, honestly, it did the trick. It was perfect amount of pumps. You could still technically stack some more pumps on top, like stack a pump product that has 5 more grams of citrulline, you're good to go. But the pumps were solid, dude. I'm gonna be honest, dude. Vascularity out the wazoo. So as the Araya's kicking in, I feel that halostatine's coming in, all the focus ingredients, dude, and my perspective on the world is changing at this point. So there's definitely a nice nootropic highness. Something, you know, puts you in the zone. You're happy, joyous, and free. The music sounds amazing. The icing on the cake, guys, and the star of the show is when it's only 1.5 milligrams of alpha yo, but with that yo-yo blend, dude, you start feeling amazing, dude. I'm still freaking on one, dude. I feel like a different person right now, but not really. I'm still being. But dude, the Alpha Yo comes in and you are on one, dude. You feel amazing. This is a stem junkie hitter. I would not recommend taking this every day. I was gonna say it's a stem junkie daily. This is maybe twice a week, 3 times a week tops. If I had to do this, and the company's listening, if you're listening, don't get mad at me. The new hybrid, not the limited, just the regular hybrid, and Rattle, if they made love and had a baby, you would have Symbiote by Nutrifitt, dude. The canna is perfect. It smooths out everything. The Alpha Yo at 1.5 milligrams is perfect. It's nothing to be scared of. There's no like crazy heart action where you're like, oh my God, let me go hide from people in the bathroom sort of deal. But it's enough to add to that head high, that nootropic. You know, there's so much focus in this that you have your mind muscle connection is going to help activate that 4 grams of citrulline. The physical energy with the Alpha Yo and the Genesis head high is definitely the star of the show. If you mix all these stems together, this is the direction that high stem pre-workouts are going, guys. So there's a highness, there's a mood elevation. I don't want to say there's a euphoria to it, but it's its own buzz. If you've mixed good Alpha Yo with good Genesis, you know, the new hybrid, Rattle, all these new products that have been dropping in 2024, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, I love DMHA, I love DMAA, you know, I love all the spike stuff like Smash. I'm actually about to review that soon. But this thing freaking scratches the itch, guys. You're not going to be upset when you take this. You're going to feel every bit of the caffeine. So 30 minutes in, you're only going to feel the nootropic, Genesis, head high stuff. 40 minutes in is when the Alpha Yo creeps in, and it doesn't slap, but you're like, bro, this thing is fire, dude. You were like, I've been waiting all day for this, right? So 40 minutes to an hour. So give this thing 40 minutes to an hour for it to all come together. You know, no contempt prior to investigation. Don't be 20 minutes in and be like, oh, this is weak. No, dude, this thing is strong, but nothing to be scared of. If you're a stem junkie and you like dark labs and you like all the hitters, you're going to want this in your arsenal. I'm going to link this down below with a discount code if you like what I had to say. No negatives, dude. So the thermogenic, dude, surprisingly for the first time, like I noticed like actual drops of sweat, you know, happening from the synephrine and the Pro GBB. Fit GBB, so definitely you're gonna feel that too. If you don't like thermogenic stuff, maybe this isn't the product for you, but it's not over the top. I mean, it's just enough to burn some calories. Your shirt's gonna be sweaty, the equipment's gonna be a little sweaty, but it's, dude, totally freaking worth it. Totally freaking worth it, man. I enjoyed this. Again, I'll link this down below if you like what I had to say with the discount code. Save a little bit of cheddar cheese, you know, do yourself a favor, save some monies. I love each and every one of you guys. I think that's all I got for y'all tonight. I'm going to be back soon with another review. I'm not even going to tell you what it is unless I already spoiled it. But y'all remember, get pumped, not drunk. Peace.